Welcome back to the stream. We're going to start winner's bracket round 2 here with the Bearded Misfits versus PraiseSkeltal here on Coastline. Looks like everyone's ready. We're gonna go ahead and start.
Because we're having a good time. Having a good time. Shoot the star.
Here you go. Start of band phase for round 2. So the Bearded Misfits looks like they got a bye in the first round just because of the number of teams we had. So they're coming out of this fresh. However, that might be a disadvantage. Maybe since PraiseSkeltal already has a game under their belt, they're going to be nice and warmed up. So Maverick is the first to be banned. I think Maverick is actually quite strong on Coastline, especially if you want to defend Penthouse. So I understand that ban. Let's see what else comes out here. Oh, that's an odd one, Ash. The only reason I feel like you would ever want to ban an Ash is if you know there's a player on the other team that is just a nut with that R4C and you just want to eliminate that. But since since this tournament's pretty casual, I'm not sure if they really know that from their opponents. Some of these guys may not have even played with each other before. Alright, and there we go. Both DLC operators are out. And so is Caveira. Caveira seems to be a pretty common ban so far. Both games we've casted here have had Caveira gone. Nobody likes being interrogated. Alright, it looks like the defenders are looking to defend Penthouse Theater. I'm going to see an Echo, who, ever since he got that second Echo drone, he's just been really a force to be reckoned with, especially when it comes to the bomb game mode, where he can literally just sit several rooms away, safe as can be, and just drive his drones around and deny the plant at the last second. So we got Echo and Maestro. We get two kind of intel, plant denial operators, and Josh is going to run the Legion. Again, a very popular pick, but he might 6-pick to Doc. Triple ACOGs, that's the plan, it looks like, for the defending team. Now, IQ is going to be brought, so the Echo will have a harder time driving his Echo drones around without them being spotted, or hiding them on the ceiling without them being spotted. But it looks like there is no hard breacher at all on the attacking team, so we might just see some brain-dead gun skill, I think, is going to end up winning this for them, because it certainly won't be opening up hard walls.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds remaining.
Now with 3 players, you should have just enough reinforcements to reinforce the back of Theater as well as Penthouse, and you might have one more after that, right? Because you'll have 6 reinforcements total. There we go, that is what they do. So we have Turtle here. I'm going to call him Puppy. That's his name in Discord. And Cozy just gets in there. He's going to get in there into the delivery room, or the service entrance. There's no fear. Not a whole lot of droning, except by Plumpy. Plumpy's kind of taking it a little more seriously. But Cozy's gone in balls deep. Already made his way up onto the Cool Vibe stairs. Will he meet any resistance? It looks like Maestro's coming up on him in the pool hallway. He hears him. He hears movement, and he's going to get easily taken down, but not without being brought down to quarter health himself. So that's the thing. Cozy ran in all by himself, unsupported. No teammates there able to get the refrag for him, and so that is going to put the attacking team at a disadvantage. Alright, now we have Plumpy facing off against both the Theater Room as well as Lord Val here and the Maestro. in the luggage room. So he's kind of sandwiched, where his teammate is still on the roof, just looking around trying to clear out the hallways.
Angle, second floor.
Sees the Maestro yet again. Might end up peeking right into the dock. Right here. Here it is. And Josh aiming crouch level. Hitting some body shots, but then ducking. But then the Buck ducks right into his headshot. And Lord Val catches Rabbit coming into hookah. So he heard him enter the hookah and sprays through the wall. The game sense on this guy. The other team is not happy about that. Now with the Maestro, you have an LMG. You can just expend as many bullets as you want, really. So I think you'd be remiss not to just wall bang as much as you can. So he did hear the hookah door open. Just guessed that Rabbit be running on through, and there he was. We're going to see Josh 6-pick out of the hard breacher and right into Zofia. Not sure. That's a very strange move. While the defenders decided to 6-pick into an intel operator, which is, I think, a very good idea. They didn't. They just had an ACOG, and they had Ella, who's kind of a frag trap operator. Getting that intel now with the Valkyrie. Pretty good idea. But you know what? I think Thermite is actually not very strong on hookah pool. He's not really necessary. I mean, he's okay, but he's not necessary at all.
Attackers have located a bomb.
So, you know, it's not that big of a deal that he switched off of him.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left before insertion.
Loading new magazine!
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
I think we're going to see a spawn peek on the pool side from Cozy. However, nobody spawned there, so unfortunate. Where did they spawn? They have all spawned, I believe.
A bomb has been located.
On the east side here. So there they are. Jackal, Zophie, and Twitch all coming in on the west side. Lord Vale is just going to pop in. He did drone quickly. And now he's going to pretty confidently walk in. He does have a Twitch drone droning ahead of him. But no, she's off of it right now. So he sees there's the dock there, and he's gonna go in for that engagement. He takes a few bullets there and doesn't manage to pop the dock, but he does with a quick peek. The dock stands in the exact predictable angle. The Jackal pretty much didn't even have to guess he was there. He thought, that's probably where the dock's gonna stand. Quick peeks him, and Doc's head comes off. So Vale just carrying the team right now. Very strong attacker. Barely missing Plumpy here. He's just playing on the corner with him. Neither of them are really going to take any damage there. And Plumpy is able to get the best of that engagement. It looks like the Jackal just wasn't able to turn his mouse fast enough. He really lagged behind the Ella. And so that allowed Turtle to spray him down. Which, you know, these days with Ella's recoil, it's a little bit harder to spray people down with long bursts anymore. So it is 2 attackers to 2 defenders right now. But the attackers look a little uncoordinated there. Getting master bedroom control and hallway control. I guess that's what they're just gonna kind of stick out with that. There we go. So that's where the push is coming from. Not a lot of options, I feel like. I think this is the defenders are definitely in favor here. One's going to come down the luggage room. Twitch, but the Velk is there to meet her. But Yaskell dispatches her with that FAMAS. 1 defender left. one in his hallway, but he's playing the vase spot and gets spotted out after getting concussed. Great teamwork by the attacking team. The concussion along with the push from Yaskell, very coordinated. I'm not sure if he even absolutely knew he was there. I think he may have just guessed he was there since the concussion mine went off so fast. He could just guess. Maybe he's on the vase spot, and so Yaskell just he shot him pretty quickly there. So that means Team PraiseSkeltal goes up 2 rounds to 0 against the Bearded Misfits. Really, in 2 rounds, the Misfits have only been able to secure 1 kill by Plumpy, and that was just in the last round. From what it looks like, they're holding common angles, maybe, and they're just losing their gunfights. It doesn't seem to be any kind of strategic loss.
Defenders, protect your bombs
very
from
much
being
strategy
defused by
in
attackers.
these 3v3s anyway. So, all right, the defense will be kitchen, and what do you call this? I'm not sure the
Bomb
benches,
located
right?
by attackers.
Swapping mags.
So I think this is almost the same composition. Josh did stick with the Legion this time. He 6-picked onto Doc, I think, last time. But we have yet again Vale on Maestro, Yaskell on Echo.
10 seconds remaining.
But this time a Blitz and a Blackbeard are brought to
5
the
seconds
table.
left.
Now they are just barely off. That we do have a rule in this tournament
Attackers
that
have
you're
recovered
not
their
allowed to
diffuser.
bring 3
Attackers are
full
heading out to
shields
defuse a bomb.
on attack. And Blackbeard does count as a shield, so the attackers have brought 2 shields. Got Blitz and Blackbeard. Kind of low cancerous, but I think they just want to win this, so we'll see how it plays out. Still fighting some on the kitchen window, but most of the push is going to be towards Josh. You're defending the B-bomb from the other side of the wall through these kill holes. Smoke's going in. Blitz is going to put the shield on his back and try to plant. But Yaskell sprays through the smoke and he's able to kill him. But Blackbeard very quickly picks up the diffuser and is able to get it down. Jackal on the flank, able to shoot down that Maestro. That just leaves Echo left to deal with the Blackbeard. Blackbeard is lit. And so is Yaskell. Yaskell, they're both one shot. And Blackbeard's just lost his first shield though. Yaskell's still playing on the diffuser. He runs out! But Rabbit is able to quickly get him on the sprint. You can see that the Echo sprinted right there, and when you're sprinting, you cannot shoot. With both operators one shot, I think Echo did actually have a strong chance to win that, but he got overeager. You have to keep in mind that you're not immediately spotted when you get outside. You have 3 seconds to play with, so he actually didn't need to sprint out and make himself unable to engage the Blackbeard. Good play by the Misfits there. Especially the Blackbeard, right? Seeing the Blitz go down, immediately picking up the diffuser and putting the plant down within the smoke, still with smoke cover, and pretty much securing the victory for them. Now we're going to see Rabbit 6-pick into Mira, and the orange team showing a Glass, but 6-picking into
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Jackal.
bombs.
So defense will be Penthouse. And yet again, no hard breachers. So, I mean, when it comes to Penthouse attack, I think hard breachers are pretty much essential. But again, in these 3v3s, I guess fragging out sometimes is just a lot easier.
Attackers have located a bomb. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to insertion.
So right now, simultaneously,
Attackers
we
recover
have
the
the
bomb
other
diffuser.
match in the
Attackers'
winners
objective
bracket
is to defuse the
going on
bomb.
right now with the Leaf Lickets. That's Jello Johnson serve against the our very own Deadly Weapons, which are the server owners. Ponty, Nose, and then JXV joining them. Alright, so first the hatch is gonna pop open. 2 attackers on the roof. But Val is going to put some pressure on Sunrise. I think he's going to try to enter Hookah all by himself. I don't know how he got a little tag there. I must have missed it. So he successfully enters Hookah, continues to drone himself. The nearest defender is just the doctor inside VIP. He did get a ping on the pulse, but Doc is gonna push out. I think he heard the Jackal enter. And a stealthy Doc play. Jackal's too busy wallbanging the wall. It doesn't expect somebody to be right there in the doorway. And Doc definitely gets the better of that engagement. Jackal, it doesn't seem like even exchanged a single bullet with him. Oh. So it looks like Twitch did drop, and Pulse was trying to shoot him out there. Both operators, looks like Yaskell did get lit up pretty hard there. And that just leaves Mira C4ing Josh, the Zofia, who'd also dropped the hatch. A beautiful C4. That just leaves Yaskell on the attack. Trying to get the diffuser. So Vale had the diffuser, but Pumpy's holding it tight. You can hear the Twitch running. And a hipfire headshot. Yaskell's not able to secure the diffuser. And that brings us to 2-2. Great play by Plumpy, getting the diffuser with his sneaky Doc play, noticing he got the diffuser, and barricading the room off, turning it into his own little castle. Plumpy, Turtle is disgusted with himself with the hipfire play, but that's what won them the round. So that does tie up the match. Initially, we were seeing the orange team, PraiseSkeltal, being pretty dominant, winning the very first 2 rounds, but not able to keep it up, as it looks like the Bearded Misfits have kind of awoken and are taking it back. We'll see if they can ride that momentum through to win the match. So Misfits, the Bearded Misfits, again bringing a blitz. However, we're going to see a very similar, actually exactly the same composition from the defenders, from PraiseSkeltal. They're going to play Maestro with Vel, Yaskell on Echo, Josh on Legion. So I guess as far as they're concerned, they don't need to make any adjustments to their defenses. So this time, Orange Team will be defending Hookah Pool.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
And I think depending on Cozy plays this, I think Blitz could be instrumental. Maybe if he's not the one trying to plant, instead he's the one pushing, that might, be able to really disrupt the defense and make an opening for his fellow attackers.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Alright, Blitz spawns all alone here on the on that west side there. I'm sorry, the east side. And Rabbit's going to take the diffuser. We have a completely split attack where everyone spawned in a different place. They're all going to run to separate locations. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite them. Rabbit is getting a ping. I'm not sure if he pinged himself. I'm saying there might be a luggage player. Cozy has made his way in here. It seems like Blitz really does fit his playstyle, as we saw. He just runs right in. Let's see. Echo is the one who's going to be watching the luggage push. He's going to get droned out by a Twitch drone, so they know his location here. I think this is a very solid, sensible hold locations. Wow, barely missing. I think that was Legion's head through the wall there. The game sense on this team is pretty impressive. Rabbit here on Zophie is gonna start the push. He does have the diffuser, so if Hookah's undefended, which it is, because Maestro doesn't have a hole on the side wall there, so he does get droned out. There's somebody right below him, and the Twitch with the Twitch TKs the Zophie through the wall while he's trying to shoot the Maestro. However, all at the same time, Blitz does get the Legion out. This does just leave Yaskell yet again to clutch. Blitz ADS's him. Both operators on similar health. However, Plumpy does have the diffuser. A beautiful shot by Plumpy. It looks like even though Yaskell did see him on his Echo drone, he wasn't watching sufficiently, or he wasn't prepared for that. I think he expected him to have moved after he hit him on the Echo drone, but Plumpy kept his cool, did not move, and got the kill there. So Plumpy really carrying the team with 7 kills. We're seeing two pretty big carries on each team. Yaskell with 6. And Plumpy, or Turtle.sped with 7. Val says he was rubber banding really bad as Maestro. It looks like his ping is getting pretty bad. That exchange with Maestro on Twitch was pretty hilarious. Just to see the Twitch empty her entire mag and missing. But then transitioning to the pistol, finally getting the kill, but not before missing a few bullets, shooting through the wall and taking out his own teammate. A real cluster there.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, so the Bearded Misfits are going to give Hookah and Pool another try. They did go here the very first round, and they did fail to defend it. Oh, I'm sorry, the second round of the match, they went here, and they failed. But maybe they'll have better luck this time. Looks like drones are being set up here underneath Pool Vibes. Potentially that's where they're going to want to push.
Bomb located by attackers. 5 seconds to go.
This is the first appearance of Frost in this match.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse
sometimes
bomb.
Frost can be very effective if people aren't watching for her mats. It looks like they did drone her out. So they should know that the mats are probably around. Cozy making a quick rotate into the office. All 3 defenders still outside, though. Nobody's really made a push. Or all 3 attackers, I'm sorry. Vale just running around and terminating every camera he can find. And he's almost just barely misses the Frost through the window. We're seeing a lot of just really bizarrely lucky wall bangs occurring here, but it's not quite good enough. So that was Vigil. Vigil jumping out of VIP, hearing that there was somebody on the hookah balcony. But then at the same time, Yaskell on the roof, I think, is able to kill Doc, who was sitting in VIP, or maybe in the hallway, I think. Frost still battling here in hookah all by himself. Vigil not quite doing anything. I think he's scared of Twitch on the roof because she can pretty much completely cut off his rotation from there. So if Frost is lost, I think the site push will come very, very quickly. So Jackal is in hookah, along with Josh here planting right by the doorway.
A bomb has been located. Attackers are
Frost is not ready for him to be right in that rotation hole. And that leaves Cozy on the Vigil to clutch against 3. Great reaction by Cozy. He almost wallbangs the Jackal, made the Jackal panic, was able to then take him down in the hole. He sees the Twitch, but he doesn't shoot! He looked at her for so long! Vigil kind of frantic. He doesn't have much time left. He's just gonna have to go for it, or he won't have enough time to defuse. He can't quite do it. She's just sitting there, crouched. The thing with the CZ is when you ADS with that thing, it pretty much completely obscures your vision below your sights. It's pretty huge. The sights are like enormous on that. So when he did peek out there, I don't think he had a very good sight picture on the Twitch who was crouched there. That does tie it up 3-3. Very, very, very close match. We're seeing attacker wins, defender wins. We're seeing all sorts of wins. So I think the teams are pretty evenly matched here. Rabbit, yet again, showing a pulse, but switching off. I mean, anytime you know you're going against a pulse, what happens typically, whenever I've played, is if you know the other team has a pulse, you clear the underneath first. You make sure you're not going to get C4'd from below. You're not going to get shot from below, since Pulse can see you using his heartbeat scanner. We go back to Penthouse. It looks like neither team has had a whole lot of luck defending Penthouse. I think maybe we've seen one victory on Penthouse. Oh no, we've seen two victories on Penthouse. One of them was just that the attackers actually never really made it into sight. So. It is 3-3 overtime. Since it is overtime, all the sites do reset. They can go back to Penthouse. Regarded by many people to be the best site,
objective is to locate a bomb,
especially when Maverick and Flash are banned. Well, especially when Maverick is banned.
Let me have a look at you, capullo!
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Diffuser swap here. But the attackers really waste no time rappelling up to the roof and getting the hatch. Now, the hatch is a very, very important thing you always must do, because a defender hiding in bathroom is actually kind of a hard thing to push out unless that hatch is open. Plumpy here on the roam with with Rook this time instead of Doc. Let's see if he can be just as sneaky. But Val has been spotted. He did enter through the aquarium entrance, I think. Sees the Mira's head, just barely. Not able to get her. Continuously exchanging bullets.
A bomb has been located.
But nobody's been touched yet. As the sneaky Rook comes around, but it isn't quite sneaky enough. And Val is able to take him out. Val, the king of pre-fires. So far, still tangoing with the Mira, but I think the Mira is now tracked. Maybe Val might be looking for a wall bang here. He does take a pre-fire from the Mira. Mira, in a panic, tries to C4 him off that wall. It does buy her just a little bit of time. What her teammate is doing, I'm not sure. However, I think the defenders are in a sore place. When the hallway is controlled so strongly by the attackers, it makes it very hard for defense to make a move. And Mira does get the best of that exchange through the hole she made with her C4. And that evens up the man count. However, Mira is pretty low on health. Now, Cozy running smoke with a pistol and not the SMG-11 is a pretty interesting sight. Now, the SMG-11 did get kind of nerfed. I think most people would agree. It's a lot harder to control.
Beauty's in place.
This is where smoke comes very strongly into play. The attackers must now push theater no matter what.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
It's not going to happen. The Bearded Misfits taking round 1 of overtime. So despite the fact Cozy kind of left Mira to tangle with an attacker all by herself, she held her own, and he was able to stay alive and use his smoke canisters when they were most pivotal. There was only 15 seconds left or so, and he was able to completely eliminate their push from that side. Now, in an emergency, you can't completely sprint through the smoke. However, that's not a good idea because usually you're not able to see by the time you come out, and sometimes people can see you sprinting through the smoke. But just make sure everyone knows you don't actually die. If you're full health and you sprint through the smoke, you won't actually die. You will take some damage, but it's not too badly. The one thing you don't want to be doing is planting or fighting in the smoke. That's not good. So round 2 in overtime, and that means it is match point for the Bearded Misfits.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
And PraiseSkeltal has gone to penthouse again. So we're going to see a mirror defense, maybe. Oh, well, this time they didn't bring a mirror, though, so interesting. So they went to the same site, but did not bring a mirror. I think when it comes to Mira, not a lot of players actually main Mira. Mira is almost never... if you ever ask a player, oh, like, what's your favorite defender to play, I think there's very few Siege players who are going to say Mira. So that could be one reation why.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
I mean, we lost terribly, but it was fun.
Good. It was a terrible loss.
I mean, 1-4, yeah.
1-4. Okay, well you got a round off of them.
Yeah, it wasn't a wipe, but it felt like it. That map is just—it's been so freaking long. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a fun map to play on, but at the same time, it's just like, especially 3v3. There's just something wrong about it.
Oof. Rabbit just barely moving off before he got to see Valk's head there. I don't think she would have been ready for him. He might have been able to get the kill, but near misses yet again in this match. There's been a lot of really weird near miss wall bangs here in this match.
They're probably all spawn sniping.
Yeah, maybe. These teams are both these teams are very, very strong. There, we're seeing good droning.
Oh yeah.
And pretty decent executes. So.
Good. Yeah, the competition's actually rather excellent tonight.
Yeah, it is. So the Valk is getting tracked by the Jackal. She's all alone in the theater room. And she gets killed by the window, leaning the wrong way. That's a lesson. And Josh also receiving a few bullets from Rabbit. If Rabbit might just single-handedly win this match for them.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Rabbit has a tendency to do that when he gets into his groove.
I think Yaskell did take Cozy out as he tried to push into VIP. That is the diffuser. Rabbit's just looking for his next target. And he sees him. He gets him! Another headshot for Rabbit. That leaves one defender left on theater. That's Josh, and he's at very low health. This might just be it for the Misfits. And he's getting tracked, and no chance. They've confirmed his location with the track, and Rabbit made the play yet again, getting all 3 kills for his team.
Wow.
The Beard Misfits take the game, moving into round 3, and sending PraiseSkeltal into the losers bracket.
Tight competition. All right. How do you want to run this? Do you want to have both losers round go at the same time?